What's up, everybody? Welcome to Chicago on a Monday. What is today? Thursday? Why did I say Monday? Thursday. Yeah, Thursday. Hell, I got a watch. It tells me I got a calendar up there. I got two phones going right now. Still don't know what day it is. I mean, honestly, I think you're asking too much of me to know what the day is. But yeah, we're getting we're here. We got a 9:30 appointment. So we're about a half hour early. We'll see how it works out. Before everybody comes piling in, if you're watching this on a replay, be sure to hit the thumbs up for me. Let's see what else we got going on. Check out that description down there below. I got another channel I started called Truck Diabetes. Check that out. Mud Flap out. Link down there. Link and promo code. Get me $10 in fuel. Get you $10 in fuel. It's fun for the whole family, honestly. And yeah, check those things out. And it's all good times. It's all fun times down there in the description. Check it out. Um, but yeah, we're just sitting around. We're chilling. Got the window down. It's a beautiful day. I got 500 JB Hunt trucks over here doing the business. Wild Bill in the house. What's up, Wild Bill? What's up, Wild Bill? Jay Felton in the house. Good morning. What's up? Dale in the house. Good morning to you. Got 9 in the house already. Thanks for coming in. I don't know why I say the house. I guess this is my house, really. I spend more time in here than I do in my actual house. So, yeah, I don't know. Had a uh, phone call on the way in. Well, Bill said played hooky today. Yeah, I got to find a truck stop or something around here. I don't know. I may just chill here once I get unloaded. Um, we're at the Shep the Shep factory over here. JB Hunt's got her on lock. Let me tell you, JB Hunt's doing it over here. Um, Kudos to JB. Dedicated services and whatnot. Uh, I mean, they got it. They got it, man. But yeah, I brought this load up from Houston. This load came from Brazil. Yeah, you guys know that Shep pallets are made from wood made. They're crafted of wood made or sawed in Brazil. Yeah, this load was loaded on a container on August. I think it said August 13th. So that thing's been 2 months since they loaded it on a container. It's quite the journey that wood makes before it becomes a Shep pallet. It is. Wild Bill says he played hooky today. That's the way to do it, man. If you got them sick days, wear them out. Get them. Get them. So I don't know. We're in Melrose Park, Illinois, right now. Um, I've already heard the car alarms going off this morning. Um, you know, nice part of town. I'm trying to figure out what happened to this gate over here. Let me swing you around here. Tell me what happened to this gate. Did a truck hit that gate? What happened there? Because it's right next to the rail yard, so I kind of thought maybe, just maybe, like somebody, broke in from the rail yard, or they used that as a cut through from the rail yard. I don't know. I don't know what people are up to. But then I thought maybe a truck hit it because, where they got me at in this dock, you kind of could get confused. If you didn't know what you were doing, you might think, well, maybe I should blindside in. But there's enough room to turn around. That's what I did. I turned around, backed it in, sight side. I'm not a blindside type of guy. Um, you know, if I would have got in here and realized I couldn't turn around, I probably would have backed out, turned around out there where there's room, and then backed into here. Um, you know, it's much easier to back a straight line for a long distance than it is to blindside. These docks this is an old building. This is old industrial side of town out here. These docks, they're not super tight. You got about a foot in between each side, but I still don't want a blindside. Just not a blindsider. Just not that guy. I'm not that guy. Dale Mandate said that's a long journey just to end up as splinters and broken pieces that get jammed in the creases in my reefer trailer. Ain't that the truth, man? I don't know what it is about that Brazilian wood, but it just flakes apart and gets wedged in there, man. I know what you're saying. I know all too well. That load I took down to Houston, that oh, I was so mad, dude. They broke a pallet, like the very first pallet they took off. And then instead of getting off their lazy ass and picking up the piece of wood, he proceeds to run over it about, oh, I don't know, 30 times. And by the time I get to it, it's just splinters. It's just busted all to, it's wedged down in there. And I'm just like, bro, like, is it really that hard to get up and pick up that piece of wood? And why can't they unload trucks without busting up pallets? That's another thing I'm wondering. Because back when I used to be a forklift driver in a warehouse, I don't remember busting pallets like that. I don't remember every pallet I pulled off being busted to hell. But apparently they can't do it anymore. I don't know what's the deal, but um, yeah. Let's see here. Dale Mandit said sawdust. Yeah, yeah, man. They'll run over it till it's powdery. You know what I'm saying? Like, but yeah, I don't know. I find it funny that we can't produce this wood cheaper in the U.S. than having it made in Brazil and shipped all the way from Brazil. Because that you think about it, they didn't cut that tree, at the port. They cut that tree, they sawed it, then they trucked it from the sawmill to the port, put it on a container, or put it on a container, then shipped it to the port, put it on a boat, brought it from Brazil up to Houston on a boat, took it off the boat, put it on a chassis, took it to a warehouse, unloaded it out of the container at the warehouse. Then I came by, they reloaded it into my trailer, and then I brought it from Houston to Chicago, which is like 1,100 miles. Um, I don't get it. I really don't get it. Um, Makes no sense to me. Del Mandet says that's a mystery only to be known by the truck loaders. Yeah, I mean, I used to load trucks, man. When I was like in high school, like right before I got out of high school, and like for probably like a year and a half after high school, I worked in a shipping department at a place, and I just don't remember busting pallets up like that. I mean, it's almost like you got to be trying to do it. Um, I don't know. I don't know. But yeah, we're just chilling here by the rail yard. What's everybody doing this morning? It's kind of quiet here. Um, I like the weather this morning. Really nice. Really nice. But yeah, yeah, we're just chilling. Let's see. Dale says that's crazy that we can't do that cheaper here in the States than they're imported. Yeah, I mean, there's got to be more money in the shipping than there is in the amount of wood in the worth. I just don't. I'm with you there. I don't understand how that works like that. Like, and I'm surprised with JB Hunt running this place around here. I'm really surprised. They don't bring that in on a JB container and leave it on a JB container. And just put it straight on a rail, out of the port. Just put it straight on a train and bring it up here. Um, I don't know. I don't know. I would love to know more about the logistics of how that works, though, because I mean, you think about how cheap you got to be getting that wood sawn down there and bundled and shipped, like to make it worth shipping wood from Brazil to make pallets. I mean, this isn't some sort of like specialty, like mahogany or some tiger maple or something. This is wood to make pallets. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just don't understand why. I just don't understand why we can't do that cheaper here. Let's see. DIY semi in the house. What's up, DIY? Says what's up? Not much. Delivering some wood to make Shep pallets here in Chicago. We were just discussing the economics of how it's cheaper to. They saw this wood in Brazil that they make Shep pallets out of. It comes from Brazil. So they bring it from Brazil to the port of Houston. That's where I picked it up, was the port of Houston. They bring it to Chicago to make pallets with it. Man, the world is a weird place. Um, let's see here. Jay in the house has any idea where you're headed next? No, not a clue yet. Um, you know, I'm like a I'm like a snake in the grass. I wait, I let it come to me. Dale says, "I gotta go. Have a good day, guys." Yeah, thanks for stopping by, Dale. There goes the Amtrak hauling ass. I guess that's the Amtrak. It's something like that. I don't know. Maybe that's Metro, Chicago Metro. Um, I don't know enough about their metro system to have any idea. Wild Bill says, speaking of logic, why would a man with wife and kids want to run a reefer all over the states? For the money. For the money. Um, yeah, I mean, I can't compete with the money that I'm making running, over the road reefer local in Minneapolis. And this is not a long term plan. This is like a maybe, you know, three 3 year plan. I'm thinking hopefully less if I can, rates stay good. Maybe I can get this done a little sooner. But yeah, it's tough to save money doing local work because you can't build up any savings because it's like the money you make running local is like, you know, say it's good, say it's $25 an hour in Minneapolis. You know what I mean? It don't add up. Like most places gonna want you, like, say you do 50 hours a week. You know, like your base rate, just say 25. So 25 times 1.5. Let's see, I did that wrong. 1.5. There we go. So you're at 37.50 on overtime. So let me see. You get $1,000 base plus if you work 10 hours of overtime, it'd be another 375. You're at 1375. You're making 1375. Um, I mean, you know, and you're on their schedule. So I don't know. Like, there's good and bad to everything, but I'm a fan of work harder now, stack the money, and then later on I don't have to work so much. Um, I'll probably do something more local. I'll probably get my system refined down a little bit here in a few years. 2 or 3 years. Um, we'll get it figured out. But yeah, that's mostly why. I mean, that's the only reason I do it is for the money. Um, there's no other reason. There's no other reason. Uh, it just, like it's hard to make any kind of money when I'm local like that because, um, you know, also when I'm local like that, I gotta have, right now we just got one car, and that helps save money, just having one car. And if I was local, I'd have to go get another car, so I'd have a car, to drive back and forth to work. I don't know. There's a lot of benefits to it. Little sacrifice now um, pays off in the end, because currently I'm renting a house in I'm renting an apartment in Minneapolis now. Was renting a house outside of Minneapolis, but now I'm downtown. But yeah, that's why we're doing it. Save up money, get a house. Um, got rid of my house in Tennessee. I no longer have the house in Tennessee, so uh, you know, I'm not a big fan of a 30-year mortgage. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not a big fan of putting 5-10% down, and uh, a 30-year mortgage to me just seems like a lot of pressure. Like, I would rather do like a 10-year mortgage. 10 years seems plenty to me. I'm not a big, and that's one of the reasons I hate the 30-year mortgage. It made the price of houses go through the roof. It's like college these days. If you didn't have all these college loans easily accessible, college wouldn't cost as much. But the 30-year mortgage ran the price of houses up like crazy because hey, when they can stretch that payment out over 30 years, and you pay $1,000 a month versus if it was a 15-year mortgage, you'd probably have to pay about 1,400 a month. Hey, why not pay an extra 10 to 15 years to save $150 a month? You know what I mean? Like, so that's why just grinding it out, man. Trying to stack the cash. It's not easy, but um, you know, and with also working local, they want to limit your hours. You know what I mean? Because they don't want to pay you a bunch of overtime. They'd rather hire another guy and have him work on regular pay than have you work on overtime. And I get it. I get the economics of it. I had quite a few employees at one time. I mean, I get the logic in it, but it's when you're over the road as an owner operator, especially, it's like you can work as much as you want of that 70. You can get that 70. You can burn it up really quick and get a reset and actually work more than 70 hours a week. So just depends. Um, let's see here. Wow, Bill says, I said the same thing when I got my current job. Now it's 18 years later and I'm still there. Yeah. Um, that's because you love that job so much, though. See, like, and and like I say, a 2 or 3 year plan. Once once I achieve that goal, I won't run as hard and be as gone as much as I am now. I know I won't. You know what I mean? Like you know, I bought this truck in March, and it's like it's panning out. It's panning out, but at the same time, probably like I say, uh, 2 to 3 years, 2 to 3 years, and I'll probably refine it down. I'll do something more local. Um, I had to sneeze there for a minute. But yeah, Wild Bill, it's you love that job. I know you do. You've fallen in love with that job. But uh, yeah, I don't know. I'm I'll probably always be an owner operator unless I get just some sort of like crazy. I mean, I don't even know. Like, it would take such a deal for me to be a company driver again. I don't know if I would ever get that deal, honestly. Um, just don't know. And once you get it refined down, being an owner operator, once you've learned all the lessons the hard way, it's just hard to give it up. It is because you can make so much more money, and it's a roller coaster sometimes. But you get addicted to those highs of getting those great paying those big checks when everything goes the right way, and so yeah, that's kind of how I look at it. Um, I got some other avenues of revenue too. That helps. You gotta build a life outside of trucking because I left trucking for years. Well, not well, yeah, for a few years I left trucking. Ran a business outside of trucking. It's nice to come back to. It's always there. It's a pretty low barrier of entry. A few $1,000s, you get yourself a truck, and you're in business. I'm literally in between train tracks. There's train tracks to my left. There's train tracks to my right. Kind of a slow day, it looks like, though. Not a whole lot moving. But yeah, I don't know what I'm doing after this. got the truck posted for pretty much anywhere, but a really good rate on it. I'm not really interested in going out west. I mean, it's just not my thing. Just not a west guy. Like back in the spring, I went out to California, but it was because I had a really good rate going to California, and rates coming out of California were stupid. Like I pulled a load out of California to Atlanta for like $7,500. Like I mean, I do stuff like that, but I'm not going out west just on a regular day. I'm not going out west. Um, you know, the weather's too unpredictable, too many mountains. Just things I'm not interested in. We got the red light. Roxanne's back there. She's fixing to unload us. She put on a red light. Um, so that's good. That's good. Hell, we're 10 minutes ahead of schedule. Had a 9:30 appointment, so that's good. That's good. But yeah, I don't know. I'd like to work this plan. I'm gonna go hard on it for about 2 years. We'll see where we're at after 2 years. I got a feeling it'll be right on schedule. I got a 3-year plan. I got a 5-year plan. I got a long-term plan. But I like to have obtainable goals, and then crazy goals. And because the obtainable goals keep you on track, but the crazy goals, they set the bar. Like so. I would like to. I would like to buy a house in like the 250,000 to 275 range. That's not a huge house in Minneapolis. You know what I mean? That's like that's a decent house. Basement. Most houses in Minneapolis area have basements. So it's like a basement house, like 3 bedroom, 2 bath. Something like that with a decent basement. Um, so about 250 to 275. I'm not gonna mortgage a hell of a lot of that. I mean, like it'll be a lot. Don't get me wrong. For me, it'll be a lot. But I'm trying to put like 100 grand down on it. I mean, like I want it to be like obtainable. You know what I'm saying? Like I want it to be like when I sign the mortgage, I want to be like that's a doable amount. Like so if I put 100 grand down and I mortgage like 150, you know, like if I was able to put 100 grand down, then you know 150 seems pretty obtainable. I don't feel like I should work the next 30 years of my life to pay off 150,000. I would probably want to get that on like you know 15-year, maybe something like that. Like um, you know, because like this truck, I did this truck on a bigger payment than I probably should have. But it's in 18 months. Like I'm already 6 months of the 18 months are done. You know what I mean? Like about a year from now, my truck payment will be done, and I'll probably still have I don't know a good 100,000 miles before the warranty's up. The warranty goes to 750. Uh, we just hit 500. So yeah, if I run 150,000 in the next year, then yeah, I'll have like a year of the truck with still having warranty on the major components and no payment. So then and at that point, I'm stacking even more money for the down payment on the house. So that's kind of the plan right now. That's the goal. That's what we're working towards. And you know, I need to get a new car. I'm kind of working on that as my like before the end of the year. I'd like to spend about 10 grand on a like middle of its life all wheel drive SUV because we do live in Minnesota and I do got kids. So uh, hang on a second. All right, we're back. Sorry about that. I had to take that call. Working on a load right now. We're working on a load. So um, I got one that I'm interested in. It's two picks. Listen to this mess. 2 picks, 7 drops. 7 drops. Oh, it's right up my alley. You know what I mean? Give me that with a bowl of gravy back and I'll be a happy guy. You know what I mean? Because I'd rather get paid to do drops than run miles. I mean, you know what I mean? Like, they hit me at $4 a mile with it right off the bat. Like, and I countered at you know, probably close to 450. The number I gave was probably like 450 a mile. So I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Um, but that's how I like to do it. Let's see. See what y'all guys are saying. How I'm falling way behind on comments. Telling you about my whole life's ambitions. Lone Star Transport says, "Good morning. Taking a load of cattle on the scenic route through Tennessee Gorge." All right, there you go. I used to run that gorge all the time. I had a dedicated run that went from Nissan in Smyrna, Tennessee, which is that's like Nashville area. But I used to go from Smyrna over to Lincolnton, North Carolina, which is down off of US 321, like before you get to Charlotte. So that was a gravy run, but it was like just nonstop, that gorge, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. So I could pretty much run that gorge with my eyes closed these days because I've went through there so much. Um, but I love it over there, man. It's beautiful, beautiful. So yeah, soak it in for me, man. I love that area. Jay says March 2020. As far as when I bought this truck, yeah, I bought this truck in March 2020. Um, got a pretty good deal on it too because of COVID. You know what I mean? Like, I guarantee you this truck wouldn't be as cheap now. That rates are up. You know what I mean? Like, that's why I always find it funny. I was watching a YouTuber yesterday. And he's got like 15,000 subscribers, and he's been an owner operator. He's been this, that, and the other. And sorry, I don't know. Is that too loud? I got this spotter over here banging this JB Hunt trailer around like he owns some bitch. I guess he don't care. That's the beauty of being a yard spotter. You know what I mean? You're only responsible for that trailer for like 1,000 yards, and then you turn it loose. And but yeah, I was watching a YouTuber yesterday talking about buying a truck, and he said, maybe you should wait to buy the truck. My advice is never wait to buy the truck, even if rates are down. If you're meant to be an owner operator and you've got your money straight and you've got your mind straight and you feel confident in your decision to be an owner operator, pull the trigger and get the truck. Don't wait on rates to do this. Don't wait on this to do that. Just do it. Just do it, because it's a constant roller coaster. And honest to God, I'd rather you buy it when it was down than up. Because hell, um, it's like it's an intersection of where you're going to buy. You know what I'm saying? Rates are up, so you want to buy a truck. Well, the price of the truck is up. Well, if you wait for the price of the truck to come down, that means the rates have come down. So what you need to do is just pull the damn trigger and get after it. Would be my advice. Let's see here. What do we say? What do we say? Where am I at? But yeah, I bought this truck March 2020. Wild Bill says, "Nice haircut. You must have saved on shampoo with that style of cut." Yeah, yeah. See, I'm super, super duper cheap, Wild Bill. I like to make a lot, spend a little, um, you know, because you should see the shampoo bill at my house. You know what I mean? Like, there's three girls there with super long hair, and my oldest boy, he's got big head of hair, and then the youngest, he's starting to get some hair now. So, and them girls, boy, they don't buy that cheap shampoo. You know what I mean? Like me and the guys, you know what I mean? We go down to the Dollar Tree and get that. We get that. Rico Suave, I don't know what the hell they call it, but you could get a bottle for $1. You know what I mean? Yeah, them girls don't play that game. Them girls go to them fancy stores that sell nothing but shampoo. I'm like, hell, I didn't even know there was a shampoo store, but they go to the shampoo store and buy some sort of, lavender avocado uh, you know, bullshit. Pardon my French, bull crap. You know, so yeah, you know, it's give and take. It's give and take. Fuego says, "What a deal as company driver for you to leave." What deal? Hang on, let JB make his U-turn here. I would probably need like, I'd probably need like $1 a mile to go be a company driver, with good benefits too. You know, like good benefits. Let me roll this window up. I got airplanes. It went from super quiet to super loud. I got JBs rolling in now. JBs, back to back JBs. I got airplanes going over. And I'm all about audio quality. Audio. Um, let's see here. Yeah, I mean, it would take a sweetheart deal, man. It would have to be an area I like to run. It would have to be like if it's over the road. Oh, I'd have to have final say on the loads. Or it be a dedicated would be main reason I would leave. Just you give me a good dedicated run for about $1 a mile. You know what I mean? It's just not gonna happen. It's just not gonna happen. Or you could pay me hourly, for about $40 an hour plus overtime after 8. Because let's face it, I mean, trucking needs to be overtime after 8. Because if not, what they do is they run you in the ground at like 12 hours a day for 3 days, and then they want to send you home at half a day when you've done put your heart and soul into the week. They want to crush your dreams of overtime. So yeah, I don't know. I like to be in control of my own destiny. I learned back in the day when the financial crisis hit in 2008 that the company I worked for, funny thing is, you think there's security working for a company. The company I worked for, they kind of made it all about the management. Everybody else took pay cuts and, mileage cuts, and I get it. There's no work to do. But the people at the top didn't take any cuts. You know what I mean? They were still living life. Let's see what we got here. Oh, that's Love's reminded me I get 12 extra points per gallon. 12 extra points per gallon if I fuel 1,500 gallons. I got to do the math on that. That seems like a good deal. So, what's a point worth? A penny? If I do 1,500 times 0.12, that's $180. You know what I'm saying? If I fuel 1,500 gallons at Love's at a 12 extra cents, man, that's a freaking $180 worth of Love's points. You know how many roller wieners I could buy with that? And because I'm a deal type of guy, I would do the 2 for $3.33. So, I could buy. Let's see, you're getting 2 for that price. So times 2, I could get 108 roller wieners for that. I mean, like the economics of that are undeniable. But yeah, that sweetheart deal, man, it would just be too much. I learned back in the day, no, business is like boxing. Keep your hands up and protect yourself at all times. And the higher ups don't care. When the going gets tough and the poop hits the fan, they stand behind you and let you take it all. So why not be the guy that gets, why not be the guy that does the hard work and reaps the reward? Not just the guy that does the hard work. It's like, or the guy who, reaps the benefit. It's hardly ever the same guy. So that's why I'm a big on being an entrepreneur. Jesus' name above all names, Roxanne, you don't have to put on the red light. They do here to unload you. I always make a joke about the red light. Wild Bill says, that's what the police said. Yeah, the police said don't put on the red light. I say, Roxanne, put on the red light and unload this trailer already. No Sosa's headed to your favorite place in Rochelle. Got stuck there for 8 hours a month ago. Oh, bro. That lineage right there, man. Oh, man. They do those McLean loads out of there. If you're doing Kraft, you're okay. Kraft is on one side of the building. They tell me Kraft is better. I'm not speaking from experience. They tell me Kraft is better. If you're on the side of the building where they load those McLean loads, if you have a McLean as a destination, I feel sorry for you, bro. I feel sorry for you. Um, those McLean loads, man, they need some help. They need some serious help. Let's see. Where am I at? Where am I at? Where am I at? Where am I at? No, so says, okay, he says that Jesus' name above all names says Wild Bill Anderson. Exactly, yeah. Dirty Broke in the house. Everybody check out Dirty Broke's channel. That's a good channel. He says, Ayo, Tree Trimmer 82. What's up, brother? Appreciate you coming by. Says, stopping by to say hello, Cassius King, heading to work. Just wanted to smash that like. Yeah, I appreciate that, man. Tree Trimmer 82, man. I enjoy those live streams you do, man. If anybody wants, that's a networking stream there. If anybody wants to check out Tree Trimmer 82, a lot of networking goes on over there. You know, a lot of the channels I watch on YouTube, I find at his channel, like fishing. I like watching people fish. You know, I live vicariously through a lot of people on YouTube. You know, I can't go fish myself all the time, but hey, I can watch these other people fish. And this guy did his U-turn improper, in my opinion. Let me show you why I think he did an improper U-turn. Okay? Let me get it turned around here. Let me get it straight. Okay. See, what you want to do here, let me figure out how to hold a phone. Do your U-turn this way. Come in this way and spin out this way, opposite of how he did it. That puts your trailer back over here. See, his trailer's way over here now. See what I'm saying? Like if he would have brought that... If he would have brought that in, you know what I'm saying? All right, I think we got it back. Had a little jam up there. Got a call. I got to return that call, so I'm going to have to wrap this live up. May come back and do a live here in a minute, though. But let me see here. Where am I at? I always lose my place. Tree Trimmer, there he was. Wild Bill says you can always tell a yard spotter. You just can't tell them much. Yeah, exactly. Jesus' name above all names, generic Head and Shoulders. Yeah, man. I'm all about those generics, especially on stuff like that. You think I care what my hair smells like? I ain't got enough of it to care. Wild Bill says, oh yeah, I spend big bucks on my shampoo and conditioner. Yeah, but you know, come on, Wild Bill, you got it like that, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, some guys have it all. Wild Bill says this is like your own movie, Planes, Trains, and JB Hunts. Yeah, no kidding, man. They everywhere. Jesus' name above all names says basically you aren't a good company driver. And see, actually, I will say this. I think I'm a great company driver, and that's why I don't want to be a company driver, because I follow rules to a T. I do what you're supposed to do. You know what I mean? Like I go above and beyond for the company. You know what I'm saying? Like I will do things that benefit the company, but then like when it comes back, they don't always want to do things that benefit me. You know what I mean? Because other drivers are out here, you know, knocking swing doors off when they back in. And, you know, sometimes the other drivers give you a bad name. And it's like, well, I'm not that guy. I go above and beyond for you. So don't be, you know, like, I feel like I should be making more than a lot of the other drivers. But so that's why I don't fit into their like system. You know what I mean? Because I'm not a do it half-ass type of guy. You know, if you're a do it half-ass type of guy and you don't want to go above and beyond and you want to put in the bare minimum, being an owner operator is probably not the game. Being an entrepreneur is probably not the game. If you're going to be an entrepreneur, man, you got to go ham. You know what I mean? You got to go all in day and night. You know, that's just how it is. Like you can't have the company driver mentality and be a good owner operator. I mean, you can be, but you know, like, you know, the TA is going to eat you alive, you know, with little ticky tack, like replacing lights. And yeah, I mean, you got to learn to do some stuff. Be resourceful, I guess, is the main thing. Jesus' name above all names says, yeah. So, it says no wonder Pilot went up to 5 points a gallon. 12 points. Wow. Yeah, Love says if I fuel 1,500 gallons, they're gonna throw me 1,200 points. And I just wonder if that's because I stopped buying so much because I started fueling a couple times a month over there on the Mud Flap app. You know, I still keep my level where I get unlimited showers at Love's because that's worth a lot of money to me. So I want to make sure I at least get to that level. Um, but occasionally it's just a way better deal on Mud Flap. I'm not near a Love's, or the Love's I'm near are not priced right in my opinion. So yeah, let's see here. 108 roller wieners, you're killing me, Cash. Yeah, man, that's some good money. I like to use roller wieners as a currency, as a denomination of money. So I divide any amount of money by 333 because you can get two roller wieners for 333. Um, Jesus' name above all names says, right, I get it. I'm in the same boat as a company driver. I'm an attention to detail guy. That is better as an owner operator. Yeah, and it's like the company doesn't, and I get why guys phone it in as a company driver. They don't acknowledge when you do something like, you know, extraordinary. They're like, yeah, whatever, you're like, hey, I picked up a dropped trailer and I checked the tire pressures and they were all at like 70. So, I got out there and I aired those jokers up, to 100 psi. It took me a half an hour, but like they don't care. They're like, so, like, why are you telling me? Like, let's see. Dirty Broke says fuel prices dropped last night, 6 p.m. All right, yeah, I was thinking they should because oil has been getting hammered, and I was kind of wondering like why is fuel not went down? So I didn't buy fuel this morning. I actually was going to stop and get fuel, and I just wanted to make sure I got here on time because I wasn't sure about that Chicago traffic. Um, so yeah, that's that's what I did. I just came on in here, but yeah, I don't know. I got about 50 gallons before. So I got 240-gallon fuel tank. I got a 120-gallon tank on each side, but I say 200. I'm empty. That way, I've always got like an extra 20 or 30 gallons. I never go under that 200. So I got about 50 gallons before I go to that 200. So realistically, I probably got about 80 gallons, 70, 80 gallons left. But in my head, I got 50 gallons left. Um, but yeah. Um, but I got to hop off here, make a phone call. Probably come back live as soon as I get done with this phone call. But, my mom called me and, not to break y'all's hearts, but, you know, YouTube, mom. Oh, it's not even close, man. It's not even close. But I appreciate everybody coming and checking in with me. I do things above and beyond as a spotter, like moving a trailer that someone dropped, sticking out of the row, etc. Yeah, see, man, like when you're a guy that like that's a great as a company, man, you would love to hire guys like that. You know what I mean? And but it's hard to keep them. You know what I mean? It's hard to keep them because they get discouraged because of all the other drivers phoning it in. But anyway, guys, I'll be back live here in a minute. I appreciate everybody coming by. Take care of each other out there. Later.